This video will be an unboxing, setup, and review of the Shardor Espresso Machine. This was sent to me in lieu of a review, so let's go ahead and unbox it and have a look at the Shardor Espresso Machine.
So quickly, we have this right here. Shows the warranty. And if you have any questions, and also to register it, go to shardorlife.com and you can enter your order ID and email address, hit submit, and you get a 2-year warranty on this product. Okay, and it comes with this owner's manual here. Coffee guide. Oh, that's interesting. I have not seen that before. And it gives you all the different types of coffee. Oh, and we have all the indicator tips for it. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it out of the box. Okay. Okay, so got the water filled up and we're going to put it back in. Make sure you pull this plug out, otherwise you may end up with water everywhere. So I'll pull that plug out and seat the water back on. Oh, by the way, there's a fill line here. Yeah, right there. There's the maximum fill. Put that back in. We'll turn it on. And I'm going to do a double shot. Now, okay, a quick note about the filters is they have this little indentation right here, and that slides down into here. The single one's got 2 in there, so you want to make sure you put this second bubble down there and slide it in like so. And this one here, it's just got the one like that, and then you can turn it. And what I like about that is when you go to empty it, you can do that and have the grounds come out. But with other types, you can't do that with. So next, let's make some coffee. And this does come with its own scoop and tamper. I have one that I made that I'm going to use. One. I like double shots personally. There's 2. Tamp it down. So what's your favorite kind of coffee? Let me know. Put it down there in the comments. Put that in. And again, I like double shots, so I'll select this right here. And by the way, this does show you the temperature of the water. This does have a mug warmer. This does have a mug warmer up top here. Go ahead and woo. There we go. Now, if you're going to make more than one cup, it's a good idea to go ahead and do that for your next cup before you go to froth it, because what will happen is frothing temperature is higher than making coffee or espresso shots. And if you go in and do the frothing next, and then want to go back and make another one, you'll have to wait for it to cool back down. All right, so something that's good to do is to go ahead and bleed that system out a little bit. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and froth our milk.
So what is your preference with milk? Do you prefer whole milk, 2%, 1%, soy, almond milk? Let me know. Put it down there in the comments.
This shows how long it's been going as well, which is kind of neat. My temperature probe is right here. Probably a good idea to actually get a temperature probe for that. Pour that in. There we go. Couple of quick notes when you're done. I like to just shut it off. Oh, let's don't do that yet. This is what I was talking about before when you go to make coffee. If you go to make a second cup, if you go from this directly to this, it'll give you this error. And that just means that it's too hot to make coffee right now. It's going to either you need to wait a minute for the coffee to cool back down, or you can just simply blow a little steam off. I'll go ahead and clean that while I'm here. Clean that. There we go. Got all that purged out. And we still got to wait for it to cool down. There we go. So now it's cooled down. Now it's ready to make the next cup. That's right. Here's the coffee warmer I was just speaking of. Coffee mug warmer I was just speaking of a minute ago. And then another quick tip is if you forget to clean this, it can get clogged up. It does unscrew. Kind of hot right now. And you can unscrew it and either replace it, or what I like to do is I just drop it into a solution of vinegar and water, and that will clean all that up. And if it is clogged real bad, these things right here are your best friend, little bread ties. Just peel it back a little bit, expose that wire, and then you use that wire to clean it out. And this does come out for easy cleaning. Got the little handle here to grab it by. Take it out, rinse it out, clean it up, and put it back in. So there you go. I like it. This is much better than the one that I had previous. It's got some nice features that the other one didn't have. And really like it. It looks like a really good purchase for you. And if you'd like to purchase one yourself, there'll be a link down there in the description to it. Thank you for watching.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please select like down there and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, well, subscribe to the channel. Maybe you like the next one. Thank you for watching.